The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph and Sean.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world.
Good morning. Happy, not Monday, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, May 24th. It's 5:30 right now.
I love these kinds of weeks because it's like, it's not only is it a 4-day week, but you didn't have to wake up on Monday. Monday is such a day being like, dread, but you had to sleep in yesterday.
Yeah, Did your alarm go off on Monday?
It did.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Steph.
I know. When I was sleeping in a tent and my husband was like, what's that? And I was like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. And he was like, ugh.
Oh, the sun was probably rising too. Hey, so did y'all stay up?
No, definitely not. I just pressed the snooze button, only opened my eyes a slit enough to see the snooze button. And then I was like, no, snooze. And had to open them again to get to not snooze, but turn off. I'm sleeping in today.
Yeah, I did remember to turn my alarm off. I think it was Sunday evening, I believe. It was right on the cusp of forgetting about it. My girlfriend would have murdered me.
Sean, can I just ask that when you remember these things and you're like, wow, I'm being like a really smart human, that you would text me and you would say, my friend Steph is not going to remember. I should help her out. Because honestly, if I did remember, I would text you, Sean.
Yeah? Okay. I'll think about it. I'll reply all to the whole company. How about that?
Thanks. Appreciate you.
Well, it's officially summertime because I think I got my first farmer's tan of the year.
Okay, now do you mean farmer's tan like socks pulled up to your shins, or do you mean farmer's tan sleeves?
Oh, I didn't check my sock. Definitely, I got the legs. I think the socks are fine. I did have shoes and socks on, but definitely the legs, the lower half, and then just like above the kneecap, and then for sure the forearms. It is hilarious
now,
what I'm sporting right now.
Does this mean that this was your inaugural tan and all summer long you're just going to be sporting that because that was your base layer? Or are you going to be able to even this out?
Oh, I really want to even it out, but right now it looks really ridiculous. Like, I'm going to be sporting it for a long time, I think, and I just need to kind of go about a way to try and just even out the full bod now.
So are you going to put sunscreen? Are you going to have to buy, you have only 13 SPF, right?
I know. I have a shimmer.
Yeah, you're really flirting with skin cancer there. But are you going to put that on your lower half of your arms? Are you going to try from SPF 50 or something to really make sure that the base tan stops getting tanny on the arms?
I think I won't apply to the other areas because I can just continue to tan. I'll just apply everywhere, and then hopefully I can just get some time in the sun of just some relaxation naps or something that I usually do outside, and just kind of even it all out. But yeah, my neck is my face has got the color now, and so it was just a great May long of soaking it all in, and now it's just like you were saying, the evening out part I need to figure out. Now
the prairies, isn't this a normal thing? Is your girlfriend attracted to the farmer's tan?
I don't think anyone is.
Maybe. It could be a thing. For the first time ever, I drove for a long time on Highway 881 this weekend.
Okay. I've only gone maybe 30 minutes in on 881. How was the whole drive?
It was amazing, and I feel like I'm sharing a secret that I don't really want to say out loud because I think I'm going to take it every time now, regardless of how long extra it takes. It was there was no one else on the road. It was beautiful.
Wow.
The trees were in full greenery. I was this is a whole nother world. It's a hidden gem of Alberta just sitting here right in our backyard.
Especially on a long weekend, no one else really on the road.
Yeah. So I drove all the way to Lac La Biche, which was 3 hours. I camped at Beaver Lake Campground this weekend, and I saw so much wildlife on this road. And I was able to slam on my brakes to get a better look because there was nobody behind me.
Okay, so go down. Okay, so I'll get mine over with really quickly. I spent mine in the town here. Was in the Birchwood Trails on and off for hours throughout the day. I saw squirrels.
Okay.
That's all I saw.
That's impressive. Sometimes it's hard to see squirrels. I think the raven eat them all, but good for you. I definitely have a longer list.
Yeah.
I saw a moose.
Wow.
I saw way too many deer to count. There were so many on this road.
I'm not surprised by the deer. That's common.
Yeah, I saw a heron.
Don't even know. I'd have to Google that.
Very tall bird.
Okay.
I even saw, so when I was pulling over to look at the heron, I saw a bear.
What?
Yeah, I was like, is this bear about to eat this bird? No, I think they ate berries.
Oh,
I think
that
we're
would have
okay.
been a scene.
It would have been awful, and I am so glad it didn't happen. I scared the bear away when I pulled over. There was a fox. Of course, we see fox all the time.
Yeah.
Also, beaver, Beaver Lake.
Love
Saw
that.
4 beavers my first night there.
Fitting.
It was crazy. And a loon. I hardly ever
goodness.
see loons, but there was even a loon on the lake. It was,
Birchwood Trails, step your game up. What the heck?
come on. Like, where's all the wildlife hiding?
Well, actually, I don't want to see the bears, but step your game up.
Communicating with oncoming traffic, there's a couple like code things you can say to each other, but you never quite know what the person means.
Yeah, like flicking of the lights, basically. That can mean like an abundance of things, but usually, I think at least, it's like turn on your lights.
Yeah, okay, but I think it means there's a cop behind me, like slow down,
yes,
be
okay.
careful, follow the rules of the road. But I wish people knew the turn on your lights thing, because I feel like often that's more times than not when I'm flicking my lights at somebody.
Maybe people can just start assuming both. Not only should I check my lights, but maybe slow down as well.
There we go. There's another new apparent code for when you're driving and you'd like to signal to somebody that something's wrong.
Yeah.
And it's to put your arms up above your steering wheel in an X. Like, basically when you write nope on your phone and the emojis come up for an option, it's the one with the X, like, nope. But it means, hey, you're in my lane.
What?
Right? Like, don't
like
you
an oncoming car is coming at you, and instead of concentrating on the road, you're just throwing up hand signals instead?
Yeah, instead of like white knuckling your steering wheel and being like, how do I swerve out of this because this person's coming in my lane? You're like, hey, by the way, no, don't come in my lane anymore.
Jesus, take the wheel. I'm throwing up the X. Let's get out of this alive. The Battle of Alberta in the NHL playoffs right now going very strong, and it's so entertaining.
It is so fun to watch and just see everybody chirping each other on Facebook and going crazy.
Yeah, and then the superstitions to go on top of it that the fans go through that think that they can like have a vibe and kind of change the outcome of the game is one of my favorite things, because I do this too with my favorite teams, and my girlfriend has just like the greatest superstitions as well.
Okay, what are they?
And so over the weekend she thinks the type of clothing that you wear is like very crucial to the success. So like when she's a big Oilers fan, and when the Oilers lost game 1, she was like, nope, throwing all this like away. She's like, can't wear this for the rest of the series. So then she moved on to new styles of clothing. So she put on like a new hat, a new shirt, and then she has like various like accessories and stuff that she'll like kind of like hold on and off throughout the game. If they're doing good, she has like a pom-pom. She'll like shake the pom-pom, but if they're doing good, she'll like throw it to the side.
Wow. Okay, this is so interesting. So when the hat trick happened on Sunday night, did she throw off her hat or keep it on to be safe? Yeah,
she kept it on because she wasn't at the game. I'm sure if she was at the game, she would have tossed her. But she like gave me a hat before the game. She's like, I know you're not an Oilers fan, but you got to put this on. I was like, okay, I guess so. And she's like, yeah, you got to wear it. And then they won. And then so at the end of the game, that was Friday night. She's like, you got to wear it for Sunday now. And then she was texting like her brothers and like all of her like parents and everything. And she was just like, whatever you did, do it the exact same come Sunday, because we can't switch up the mojo.
Oh my gosh. How many accessories does she have with Oilers logos on them?
Whole closet full, just like everything. And so when she was leaving yesterday morning, she left me the Oilers stuff that she gave me. She's like, I'm going to FaceTime you before the game, and you better be wearing this come tonight, or else like they're going to lose.
You better be wearing that outfit, Sean.
I know, so I have to put it on, or else, I don't know, she'll drive up here and kick my butt. So
the Oilers are depending on you, Sean. On Friday, we were chatting about the Battle of Alberta and if it was changing people's camping plans.
Yeah.
Because it's like the inaugural May-long weekend. This is when you go camping, but you weren't expecting this thing that hasn't happened in 33 years to come back. And I thought that people might stay home from camping, but
at least for the Friday night, I thought for sure.
Yeah, I thought people were going to be like, this is not, I can't miss this. But instead, I went camping, and so did everybody's TVs.
Oh, yeah. So were you at a full campsite, or paint the picture here? What was going on?
Yeah, so I was at Beaver Lake Campground just outside of Lac La Biche, and there was like very, very full campground.
Okay.
But pretty much every second campsite probably brought a TV with them, and we're sitting beside the fire with this TV. Like, I was like, you must have great data plans, or is that a satellite dish I see on top of your camper?
With modern technology, they can stream it one way or the other or listen in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and I was amazed because like my husband and I aren't really sports people, but we knew what was happening in the game because it was like a sports bar of camaraderie, but an entire campground. Like everybody was cheering when the Oilers were doing well.
Oh, yeah.
People were starting chants, let's go Oilers. We went to bed and we knew the game had the best outcome for all of the campers because it erupted. Like we were just about to sleep and then it was like, whoa!
Yes. Oh, you're like, is there a secret pub somewhere on this lake? Like, what's going on out there?
Yeah, but I feel like it set the tone for the whole weekend of just people in a great mood. They were outside and their team won, and then see what happens on Sunday.
It's hilarious. The emotion of sport can like dictate someone's mood for the entire weekend.
Thank God they won.
No kidding. My girlfriend came up to Fort McMurray for the second time since I've been living here. I've been here for almost a year, and I think I showed her all of Fort McMurray except for Gregoire. Sorry, Steph.
Oh, come on, Sean. It's a very great neighborhood.
I know. We were on bicycle though, and then so we started uphill. We came from I live right around the station here, so we went from the station through the Birchwood trails all the way across to Thickwood to the gazebo, through the downtown, over to like Mac Island, and just everywhere around that area. And then we biked back as well. In total, like 4 hours.
Okay, that is impressive. I guess you could get in the car and show her Gregoire next time she's here.
Yeah, we'll think about it. But man, what a day! We'll think about it. What a day Saturday was here. Like it was just like the sun was beaten down, and it was absolutely fantastic. So it was like the perfect day to just showcase the area that we live in.
And so what does she think? Is she going to move here now that she's seen all of Fort McMurray except Gregoire, the best place in Fort McMurray?
Well, she's the bread maker, so if anything, she caters where the relationship goes. So if anything, I will move towards her and her needs and everything. But definitely Sean, like, just like a new light that up north, there's just a whole bunch of beauty. And the Birchwood trails, I think she learned that you can just get lost in, and you could be in like in the mountains basically with some of the views that you have there. And so it was just fantastic. Just to kind of, it was like the perfect situation to just showcase like everything that we have up here.
Okay, I would just like to say there's 136 kilometers of Birchwood Trail, so you haven't shown her all of Fort McMurray.
Oh yeah,
she has to come back.
That's right. We did like Cougar Trail, Lynx Trail, Squirrel Trail, and Moose Trail.
Yeah, you're missing wolf and deer. Come on.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.